Hello YouTube, it's Sean from the Pompey Games Room with a well overdue video. It's going to be a pickup video as the title says, but it's also general catch up. A thing also, just to let you guys know, my pickup videos I'm going to really try and keep under the hour mark for you guys now. I'm going to try and keep them around the 30 to 40 minutes. Let's see how that goes. I've also missed the eBay uploads 80% off final sale fee promotion for this month, so I do have a load of stuff to show you from pickups, from bundles I've bought. They will go on eBay probably September now, so we're in early August when I'm filming this. I will do a quick showing of what I've got. If anyone wants anything, let me know, because the last video that I showed some of the stuff that I picked up in a bundle that I wasn't going to keep, I ended up trading. So I'm open to trades or just sales. I will always do a good deal on price. I'm literally just, you know, need to clear stuff that I don't need for my collection. So if anyone wants anything, fast forward to the end, there'll be a timestamp where you can click and then see the stuff that I've got available that's all sort of up for grabs. So anyone wants anything, just let me know and we'll go from there. But anyway, hope everyone's well. It's been a long time. Like I said, it's probably been a good, probably approaching 10 months since my last upload. Life's busy, things to do, and yeah, there's no real excuse. You know, that's just the way things go nowadays, isn't it? But anyway, I have been watching YouTube. Hope people have been seeing me commenting on their videos. Really enjoyed having it on whilst at work and things like that. So and this video is really, I'm really excited to bring this video, because this stems back to just before Christmas, when I did a trade with tootyuk, who I am eternally grateful for sorting out these games for me. One of which is a box up, well, technically a box now, because I just had cart only, which was up here. I've also done a trade with Big Game Owl, which I'm super excited about. And yeah, so let's get going, guys. First off, I just want to thank everyone who watched the premiered SummerSlam video that I did with my mates, where we created our own wrestlers. I, of course, did win back my coveted Intercontinental Championship for the most match wins on the night, but joint with 4 other creators. So if you want to see how that played out, and also who won the World Heavyweight title in the Royal Rumble, will there be another belt on this shoulder? Who knows? Yeah, check out that video, guys. Again, they're timestamp matches there. We had great fun recording that, as always. I just thought I'd show that because I'm going to try and get that in the background somewhere for the next 6 months before our next video. So yeah, great fun making that, as always. So many thanks to Martin, Chris, Rob, Sam and Dale, who also returned for that video. So thanks very much, guys. Much appreciated. Always good fun. 3-hour video, but like I said, there's a lot of timestamps in it. So if you look down in the description for the timestamps and see if there's any matches that you'd want to see sort of celebs fighting each other, then go for it. Speaking of go for it, let's get into the pickup, shall we? So, as you guys might remember, at the end of last year, around November, I lost my nan. Was very close with my nan. Sort of took her shopping and everything. I alluded to it in videos even last year when I was dropping in to see her and take her out shopping and things. But yeah, we sadly, her house has now sold, so we cleared it. And it's so strange, but about probably just over a year ago, I remember chatting to my nan about this item. I said, do you remember you used to have this game that when we came over, my nan had 2 things that we would constantly play, apart from puzzles and stuff, but she had one thing that was like, it was a little see-through train that had lots of different like Tetris shapes that you had to fit into the box again. I've bought that back as well, but that is now in the loft because it's pretty brittle. So proper sort of nostalgia 80s, 90s gift. But also, for some random reason, my nan had a Snoopy tennis Game & Watch. Yeah, I don't know why she had this, but we played this as kids an awful lot. The information on the back is from 1982. I will take some close-up pictures of this and put them in. Yeah, for some reason she always had this, and I remember just sitting there for, you know, not hours, I'm not going to over-egg it, but I remember sitting there for a good sort of 20 minutes, half an hour at a time playing this. Pretty addictive. I used to have, obviously, as I've alluded to in previous videos, I had a Tetris watch. seamless. So I used to have a Tetris watch when I was in school. Yes, this is the actual one that I used to have, the Tetris watch. I used to love this. Got to get a new battery in it actually and see if it works. Yeah, I used to love this. I had this. I remember this screams of in the lunch queue at primary school. It's funny because I was watching one of Retro Ed's recent videos and he showed a watch that he had in his collection, and he said he was going to get a new battery in it. So yeah, I think I will get a new battery in this because obviously it'll have a demo mode that will keep playing. So it'd be quite cool to have something in the games room that's got a bit of time. Anyway, went off on a bit of a tangent there. Yeah, so anyway, I got this back into the collection. I'm going to keep this obviously because it's a big thing. A lot of childhood memories in this, and obviously it's going to really remind me of my nan and the good times we used to have at her house playing on this. So yeah, really happy to get this back into the collection. It's in really good condition and I'm pretty sure it will still work, although let's try and get the battery cap off. There's no screws in it, but it's not coming off, which probably says that the contacts might have corroded. But if I manage to get this off at the end of the video, I'll pop it in the pictures. But anyway, let's put Mario back up there after I've just wrestled the Tetris watch down. So yeah, not looking good that, but we'll try and get that off anyway. So what do we move on to first? Let's move on to let's move on to a recent console pickup, still sealed. So obviously I really needed this in my collection. It's my sole Xbox One game, and that is F1 Manager, F1 Manager 23. Got this in Smith's when we took the children for a recent sort of toy shop visit. They spent a lot more than I did. This was £4.77, brand new. I played one of these games, F1 Manager, I'm going to say on the PS3, but I seem to recall it was the PS2 a long time ago. And it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So obviously this is going to be much better. It's built up on the F1 23 game engine. So I mean, they are stunning games. You call the tactics, call the shots, pit stops, strategies. There's too much to sort out. It's a bit like Football Manager, but I thought I'd just pick this up anyway. Because down the line, I would like to get engrossed in another management game. I'm already engrossed in sort of the franchise Hockey Manager series. And occasionally I go back to Football Manager, but to have a Formula 1 game into the collection, still sealed as well, brand new from Smith's Toys, I was really happy to get that. So yes, F1 Manager into the collection, as he throws it on the floor. Let's now go for another pickup, and this is an ice hockey game, another sealed game. So there's a bit of a story. I looked for this after looking for this one. So let's kill the suspense. Xbox 360, and it's, yes, an Ottawa Senators player. Jason Spezza wearing a red Sens, I think that's a Sen-Goff jersey that he's wearing, but on the back, obviously, it's the hockey team that I follow, an Ottawa Senators jersey he's wearing. So Jason Spezza, pretty good player around this time, one of the better players for the Ottawa Senators, but this is sealed. I ended up playing this game a lot the year after my brother passed away on his Xbox. So I actually played this game, and it was so cool to actually have Jason Spezza from the Ottawa Senators on the front of a hockey game, which will lead on well to my next part of this video. So this is sealed. I wanted to get this into the collection. So, it's just Ottawa Senators. Doesn't happen a lot, so I'm pretty happy to have that in. It's a really good game series, actually. The 2K hockey games. It was a rival to the EA Sports ones at the time. It was pretty good. It was a bit more clunky than the NHL ones. The NHL's games had refined their system. NHL games were a lot more fluid movement around this time, sort of passing, a lot more player animation I felt than these. But yeah, I mean, it's probably going to stay sealed because I do believe I've actually got this on the PlayStation 3. So, but anyway, to have it sealed into the collection with an Ottawa Senators player, yeah, absolutely psyched then. It is a seal. I've got the actual tear tab here for the Xbox going across it. So it's not been resealed, and it's still got the thing on the side there. So yeah, really happy to get that into the collection. That was £4 on an auction on eBay. That was over the first part of the new year. Probably I'd say New Year. Listen to me. Probably about April, May, sometime like that. But, anyway, Big Game Al, a massive thanks to Big Game Al because he really helped me out here. So NHL 09, I hear you say. Standard game, I hear you say, Sean. Yeah, so NHL 09, PlayStation 3, had this in my collection for ages. I became aware of some variant covers for the NHL games. They started to do them from, I believe, about NHL 09, which would be this one. This is the most common cover that you find in Power Regions. Dion Phaneuf playing for the Calgary Flames. Brilliant player at the time, really highly touted. Actually went on to play for the Ottawa Senators not too long after this. Yeah, I played this game to death when it was a current game. Absolutely loved the NHL game series. And yeah, I mean, who doesn't love playing these? Still got the original HMV sticker on that one, actually. That's not important. So I became aware of a slightly rarer version of NHL 09 with one of the greatest players of all time for the Ottawa Senators, Daniel Alfredsson, on the front. And it doesn't happen a lot with Ottawa Senators because they're a bit like a golden generation England team that almost does it every time but never quite gets there, gets to a final, never wins it. Although I say that, they haven't been in the playoffs for like 8 years. But anyway, that aside, that's going to change in the next few years with the crop of players they have. During one of Big Game's Owl's videos about his Xbox collection last year, he showed his NHL copy, 09, and he had the Daniel Alfredsson cover. This is an exclusive Sweden cover art. I even went as far... I was in Sweden last year, in Stockholm, to watch the Ottawa Senators at a global series. I should have picked it up there because we walked past so many game stores. Not actual game, but like, you know, their equivalent to game. I probably would have found this in there for God knows how much. Probably about 5, whatever it is, Swedish krona. Probably got that horribly wrong. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's literally the same screenshots on the back. It's the same game. Yeah, I mean, the only difference is obviously on the back that it's in Swedish. But it's still PAL. It still plays. So we've got the PAL sticker up there still. But it's got Daniel Alfredsson on the front. Now, Big Game Owl was so good. I sent him a message and said, look, I believe I think he was packing up a lot of his collection at the time to move house. But I was I said, look, I'm happy to buy it off you. It's a rare... I was very honest with him. I didn't want to, you know, him to think that I was just going to get it and sort of, just to sell on or something. It's for my collection. And the important thing is with this is that I want to try and get these things because these cover arts, they're different. You don't often see NHL 09 with Daniel Alfredsson on the front. Now, there are a few more cover arts as well, and I will try and put a picture in here because it was so long ago I was chatting to Big Game Al about this. I've actually forgotten who they were, but this is the most important one to me. Daniel Alfredsson's like the most important player for the Ottawa Senators, holds a lot of the records for the club, and Swedish. So hence why he's on the Swedish version of NHL 09. I did a trade with Al. He probably won't put it in because it was a standard version of the game. I sourced the best copy I could find of the Xbox 360 and basically sent this cover for the 360 to replace this, and he kindly sent me this version. So Al, can't thank you enough, my friends. Yeah, and it also has a different manual inside as Alfredsson on there. The one thing I did notice, and this is something, a bit of a project down the line, so you can see the manual there in the PlayStation 3 is the Phaneuf on the front. The one thing I did notice that it is actually the Phaneuf disc. Now the disc has Alfredsson on it for this version. So I'm still going to try and source it, but funny enough, one of my friends is actually just going to Sweden in the next 3 months. So I have actually messaged her and see if she would mind picking me up a copy of this if she sees it, and she has said yes. So she's going to pick up a copy, and effectively I'll probably have 2 cover arts then. But yeah, so I might have a rare cover art if any 360 collectors. Maybe I'll send it to Al just so he's got the copy back in his collection. But yeah, could not be happier, and thank you Big Game Al for helping me out with this mission on my channel and getting Daniel Alfredsson's NHL 09 into the collection. Much appreciated, my friend. And yeah, hopefully I can repay that down the line for you. So let's go to the next thing. Let's go to the Nintendo Wii, shall we? I've just realised I've forgotten to get it out. So this is pretty recent, this one. About, I'd say 6 weeks ago, there was a marketplace post that came up for £50. And it was I've been after one of these for a long time. I even wanted to get one of these when they were out and current, but I never got around to it. I was hoping they were going to get reduced. But for £50, I managed to score one. I'm pretty happy because it came with a lot of extra stuff, which I believe is in the bottom. But anyway, I'll show you. And it is the Nintendo Wii Super Mario Bros. 25th anniversary set. And it is boxed it is in fantastic condition on the outside. I've always wanted to get one of these into the collection. Just love the actual sort of branding on it, and it comes with Donkey Kong Original Edition installed on the console straight away. I flicked the console on, my children and I played Wii Sports, and yeah, we had a great time. Tennis was a bit dangerous with the children, but anyway, you live and learn, don't you? So really happy to get this into the collection, and like I said, it's fantastic condition. Only problem is I took a gamble on it for 50 quid. Everything's in there. Oh great, I've opened it up the right side, so it came with a load of games, which I'm now going to take out because I think there was only 2 I wanted to keep, so I should have done this before the video. But the rest of them will be up for trade, so let's actually there wasn't any that I wanted to keep, so I'm just going to put all those aside. I'll show all those in a minute, so if anyone wants any of those, they can see that in the trade part at the end. The only problem was it didn't come with the trays, but everything's in there. The console's in there, everything's in there. It's as you can see, the red console is so cool. One thing is also the flap is broken on it, but it's, yeah, so it's slightly broken here, the flap, but I think you can get replacement ones for these. The actual console itself though, it's in great condition. It has the red controls as well with it, so it's all sort of the legit stuff. Yeah, I'm really happy to get this in. There's a bit of paint there, but like I said, you can buy all these flaps and stuff again. So it's actually going to replace the Wii I've got in my collection at the moment, which is on my game shelf here, which I hope isn't actually plugged in. No, it's not, of course. So that's my Wii there. It's not my original one. Our one broke a long time ago. This came in a bundle probably years ago. Yeah, I played that a couple of Christmases ago with Sam in the house. So yeah, really happy to get that into the collection. I've been, like I said, I've been on the lookout tentatively for one of those for a long time, good condition box, and for £50 it was in Farnham, so my daughter and I were going to go to the cinema that day, and just literally threw the search up and it came up. So yes, so happy to get this into the collection. Another big box I don't know where I'm going to put, but we'll sort something out. So yeah, really happy to get a Nintendo Wii Collector's Edition into the collection at a really good cost and in great condition. So I've just got to find some of those trays. So if anyone's got an Xbox, if anyone's got a Nintendo Wii that they're looking to move on, which is fully boxed, and they want to look at the trades at the end here of the video, just let me know. Otherwise, all these bits that I'm going to feature at the end of the video, they're going to go on eBay at the end of the month when the deal comes up, because you know, when they sell, you only get charged sort of 20% of what they sell for, rather than the, no, what is it, 80% off. So if you pay, I think it's 10 or 12%. So I'm probably only going to pay like 3% on whatever it sells for, rather than the standard 12. So anyway, let's move on. Let's go to Stu, tootyuk. I did a trade with Stu. You know, like Al, big channel, great content as always. And Stu's been really good to me here. I did a trade with him. I mean, this video is so long ago now, it won't matter. I did a trade for Family Dog, which was in my recent a pickup video last year, my last one. Yeah, it was apparently quite a pricey game. It sort of sells anywhere between 150 to sort of 130, 100 to 130 quid. In fact, I think one sold a couple of weeks ago that I did see when I was searching, because every now and again it's good to just track the price of these games to make sure if they come in again I know what I've got. So because I had no idea when I was unboxing that thing that day. So but anyway, I did a trade and I was dead happy with it. So Stu actually alluded to this. He thought he had sold it at one of the events, but he had actually traded it with me. And it's the Jurassic Park The Chaos Continues Part 2. This is supposed to be a really good game. As you can see, Stu's got it actually labelled up there for 35 quid. So I did a trade straight up with Family Dog for this and 2 other items. Really happy with this. I'm yet to play it. It's still in the box, still in its little protective baggie. But I remember seeing this. I think it was on Games Master, and it looks a decent game. And I have checked out game footage for it when I actually did the trade with Stu. So I'm really excited to put this on. He says after obtaining it about sort of 9-10 months ago. Anyway, he also had NHL 97 on the PlayStation, fully boxed in really good condition. The thing is, I love about this, the manual looks like it's not even been touched. It is literally brand new, not creased at all. And it comes with one of these NHL, comes with one of the hits catalogues. I just love these. So you've got like FIFA 97, what we got? NHL 97 there. We've got NBA Live 97. Notice a theme there. Madden 97. Andretti Racing, which I really want to get hold of because it was a mix of sort of NASCAR and IndyCars racing. We have got PGA Tour and Syndicate Wars. Halfway through the book now. Soviet Strike. I think I've actually got that. That looks pretty decent. I think that's on the Saturn as well, isn't it? Wing Commander and Crusader No Remorse. That Crusader No Remorse looks quite good, actually. I might have to look into that. Anyone's played that, let me know. And Time Commando. Never heard of that. But anyway, yeah, it came with all that. And that's what I love about these games. They're a proper sort of passage into time, aren't they? Having a look at them. Let's put that back in. But yeah, the disc looks like it's not been played either. Yeah, there's not even a scratch on that. Actually, you can't see. It's pointless. But yeah, couldn't be happier with that from Stu. Yeah, great condition. And the best thing is PlayStation games. I'm finding that more and more now. The teeth are all on the spindle. Don't find that very much. Always rattling around. So yes, really, really happy to get in. But the main thing that was a part of the trade was I had a copy, a cart only, which I've now moved on. Because the cart I got from Stu was actually better condition than the I'm trying to think, actually, was it? No, I had a cart and manual, that's it, because I put the manual in this because it was without the manual. That's it. Right, I'm with you. So I did a trade with Stu for a cart and the box only for this game. And I ended up, the cart was perfect condition from Stu. He sent it in a box protector as well, it's for the SNES, and that is Rival Turf. I now have a fully complete version of this game. So I already had the manual and the cart, so the box is in really good condition. Really happy with this box. For a SNES version for me, really happy. All the actual folds, the flaps are on it as well, and it's in really good condition. You know what, I've never played this game, but it looks like a Streets of Rage sort of game. A bit like, what's the Mega Drive game that I've got? I've not actually played still. You're gonna crucify me. No, played Cage Rage. Final Fight. I obtained this probably about 2 years ago now. I've never played this, but apparently it's supposed to be amazing. Maybe I'll get Rob over one evening to give it a blast. I must always say that, but anyway. Yeah, so we've got Final Fight. We've got Rival Turf into the collection, and yeah, it's all like complete now with the manual. So really happy with that. Like I said, I moved on my manual, I moved on the cart, and basically this came from Stu. And I then popped the manual in and sold the cart on. So I think I got about 40 quid for that. So yeah, pretty happy with that. So yes, for the family dog game, I ended up getting 3 pieces for my collection. As you can tell, I cherry pick. None of these are massively valued games, but they are games that I wanted for my collection. So that's very much what my game collection is about nowadays. It's not sort of buying stuff just to keep, and actually, yeah, perfect example is coming up. So I'm just going to cut now to a Mega Drive pickup video that I did. I filmed on site in Basingstoke. Cannot stand that place. Okay then, so I'm back. Yes, it was a complete dive, and the guy was really shifty. But anyway, we got out alive. So I've picked it up. I'm literally just about to go through it. I have scored big time here, guys. I can see the games that I am buying the bundle for. They look in good condition. So we're going to find out if they've got their manuals. So I paid £120 for this. I think it's an absolute bargain. So I'll show you what I've got for 120 quid, shall I? So obviously a controller. Red buttoned Mega Drive controller. Actually, it feels really good, that one. Doesn't feel like it's barely been used. I have a white button controller. That one doesn't feel as great. A red button controller. Feels okay. So where the lighting is really bad here, but I just wanted to do, it's a bit like CEX roulette this for me, isn't it? So don't often buy stuff from CEX. So we have one lot of cables, power cable and aerial. We have a Sega Megadrive 2 with all the bits intact, even the side panels. So again, this is 120 quid, guys. We have another power supply and maybe another aerial somewhere. Maybe? No, can't see another aerial. Okay, so we might have to buy an aerial. So we've got 2 Mega Drives effectively. We have another Mega Drive. Yeah. These both work apparently. They feel grimy as whatever, but yeah. So let's pull the games aside that I'm probably not going to keep. So it comes with EA Rugby, great game. Covered this on my channel before. That is oh wow, that is amazing condition. Really nice condition. So EA Rugby, fully boxed. We have Brian Lara Cricket, loose cart. We have Marble Madness. Oh, a game I haven't got, but yeah, Marble Madness, fully boxed. The case is a really good condition on this. I might try and see if I've got that to keep. We've got Green Dog, the Beach Surfer Dude. Doesn't feel like there's a manual in here. Oh, no manual on that. 120 quid, guys. I'll say it again. And the classic that is Theme Park in an absolutely incredible case. Literally brand new. In fact, that manual was like brand new as well. Yeah. So, that is the stuff that I'm not going to be keeping. Unless it's manual upgrades and stuff like that. Maybe Marble Madness, because I haven't got that. I'm definitely going to pop it in the Theme Park case, though, because that Theme Park case is like brand new. Anyway, the games that I got it for, guys. I know you're all dying to know. I'm just going to pick these up. And it also scored a free Asda bag for life, guys, as well, which I won't show you. But anyway, so this is what I got. So 2 of these games I've been looking for, I would say probably for the last 5 years, a decent price. As you know, I hate buying games, just unless it's bundles and things. So, so I'll leave those 2 to the end, and I will start off with the first game that I will be keeping, and it is fully boxed, and that is Spider-Man, the classic Spider-Man game. This is a really early release on the Mega Drive, 1991. Just noticed it's got the Genesis cart, unfortunately. Not the end of the world, but yeah, I mean the case is pretty good condition. The manual is pretty good as well. Yeah, it's all intact, which is nice. Yeah, this game commonly sells anywhere between 15 to 20 quid. So yeah, really happy to get this into the collection, even with the Genesis cart. So there's one. This one's a bit of a classic, and again it's fully boxed. Man, this goes from anywhere to 30 to 40 quid. Now don't forget, when I sell the Mega Drive bundle that I've just bought for 120 quid, pretty much going to get all my money back on that stuff. If I sell, I've got 2 consoles and a few games. If I sell those for like 40 quid each on eBay, which is usually what they end up selling for, at least. Well, this stuff's only cost me 40 quid. So straight away, I'm already halfway there with one game, and this was sort of a bonus. I forgot that was even in there. Next one is Another World, guys. Another World. Got a few stickers on the actual insert, but it's fully boxed again, guys. Fully boxed. Unbelievable. And the cart is, sometimes you find with the some of these Virgin games that they peel, but the label is intact. So very happy with that. A really good condition case. Oh, I say that actually it's ripped there, but I've got a few cases in there I can switch it out with. So Another World, happy to get that in. So now we get on to the 2 that I'm really excited to get. The last one in particular, I'm absolutely psyched about getting, because I remember playing it around my friend Gary's house when I was in St. Paul's, and yeah, just holding the box. I seem to remember I played it on the Commodore as well, but anyway, we'll get to that when we actually look at it. So the one of the 2 games that I've been looking out for. Now, I've lost out on bidding on this game on eBay a fair few times, and I think the last time I did it was actually at Christmas. It was Christmas Eve, the Christmas just gone, and that is Galahad. So yes, Galahad, brilliant game, a legend of Galahad, and it is again in fully boxed condition. Would you believe it? And it looks brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So I've got a cart in there, no peeling on the label. Looks like it's barely been played. Manual doesn't even look like it's been thumbed through. So yeah, Galahad, absolutely brilliant game. I played this again. Like I said, I played this. I think I played this at my friend Lee's house when I was in St. Paul's as well. Now this game, I believe, came out in. It was quite early 90s, I seem to recall. 92. Yeah, that would go about right with Lee. My friend Lee Miller used to play a lot of Mega Drive games around his house, so really happy to get Legend of Galahad into the collection. It's been 3 for 4 so far, so 3 for 3, sorry, not 3 for 4. So the last game, this is the one I'm really excited about. Now I remember playing this, I seem to recall I played this on the Commodore or a similar system as well, so I've never had the Mega Drive version. The case doesn't shut great, but this is a game that commonly sells anywhere from 70 to 90 quid. And I'm really happy to get it into the collection. And it's not a game you see very often, but that is Dark Castle, and it's an EA game. Now the case is smashed at the top here, but I can easily replace that with the theme park case. It's an EA title, so it doesn't quite close, but yes, Dark Castle, guys. I'm so happy to get this game in. It's a game that's really eluded me for so long. Like I said, I've been trying to buy this game for a good 5 years at a good price. I'm so happy to get this in. Yeah, Dark Castle was effectively a platformer. It's a very early platformer. It was one of, I want to say it's one of the first platformers I played. It's not particularly good, but I've bought it in mainly for the memories. Like I said about my channel, it's sort of, I always say about my channel, sorry, it's really about the memories. But yeah, this game's like 70 to 80 quid usually for a decent copy. And I haven't even said it, but it's fully boxed. There's a label on the cart, but I'm pretty sure I can get it off somehow. Yeah, oh God, I'm absolutely psyched, guys. I'm so happy to get this in. I'm going to play on this tomorrow when I'm in my office. I'm desperate to play this. The music on this is so nostalgic for me. I've sometimes put this music on, so I have music in the background of my YouTube videos, and this is one of the ones that I've downloaded music for. I've never actually put it on. So yeah, successful road trip, not bad. 4 games into the collection, all got manuals, so it was a real apparently the guy had a lot of interest in this. I got in within 10 minutes of him listing it. It was 120 quid. I'm keeping 4 things out of it, and I think these 4 games are probably going to end up costing me, I would say probably, after everything's sold with eBay fees, probably costing me around 40 to 45 quid for 4 games, which you just can't moan about. Yeah, I'm super happy with these guys. So let's get back to the video, and you can see it in greater detail, the condition and stuff. So yes, guys, here they are, all 4 of them, all cleaned, case swapped, all that good stuff. As the lighting was so bad in that video, let's have a quick look at them. So we've got another world here. Absolutely fantastic condition, really happy with these. I cannot believe they were all fully boxed. There's no peeling on the stickers. Really happy to get these into the collection, but there is one question mark that I've since found since playing it. But anyway, got Spider-Man in as well. Just cleaned the case up on this one, didn't really have to do a case swap. One thing I'm going to do is look for a non-Genesis cart for this one. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with that, but anyway. So yeah, I've got that into the collection. I've got to find room for these now. I'm sort of toying with the idea of putting full shelves across. And also, sorry, I didn't tell you, for Christmas I got a Sonic the Hedgehog Lego set, which I absolutely love, by the way. I've got some LED lights for it as well. Put them all around it, tried the lights first before I did it, they worked. Put them all on the model so it looked really good. They didn't work, so we ended up sending them back. But anyway, so it sort of sits in darkness, but I think it works all right. It works all right. So next game in was Galahad. This is such a good game. It's so nostalgic, the music on this, so nostalgic. Absolutely love playing this. Brilliant condition, which is surprising because the guy I picked it up off of was incredibly shady. But anyway, God knows how we obtained it. But anyway, yeah, and this was the real disappointment because it's awful. It's absolutely awful. And this is pretty much what I went to pick the bundle up for, and that is Dark Castle. Yeah, much in the vein of what Rob says about risky woods. Those woods look risky, not a great game. This played, I had so many more memories of this, and since looking at more gameplay, the sounds on this are awful. I said about the music being so nostalgic on this. yeah, it wasn't this version for sure. It's not a bad game, don't get me wrong. It's a platformer, and a lot of sort of a screen by screen thing, so you have to clear the screen and it goes to the next screen. Yeah, I remember playing this on the Commodore 64 or maybe even Windows back in the early 90s. It's not a bad game. It's not aged well. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, less said about Dark Castle, the better. So technically, I'm not too sure if I'm going to keep this. It's sort of like a it's sort of like a 60 to 90 pound game. I'm not that fussed about keeping it in my collection because no, I don't know. I clearly played it on the Commodore because looking back at that, the nostalgia on that, and the graphics are awful, but it's what I remember. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this. I'm going to show it anyway because I probably will keep it because it's a game. The cover art alone it's nothing like the cover art actually for the Commodore. But yeah, so 4 Mega Drive games into the collection. That was 120 quid, that bundle. So the other stuff, which I'll show you in a minute, which I actually showed you in the video, is going to be all up for trade. So I think that's everything. That is everything, guys. I don't know how quickly I've gotten through that, but yeah, hope you've enjoyed a bit of a catch up. Hope everyone's well. Just wanted to thank everyone for attending and being part of the social media Royal Rumble. We got so close with the sound, but yeah, next year I promise we're incrementally getting better, so we will get there. So hope everyone's well, and I as I said, I will hopefully be bringing more pickup videos this year, and just being more involved because I have got a few gameplays that I've saved and things like that. I've just got to find time to edit them and put them up. So yeah, been in and around YouTube quite a lot, commenting, loving everyone's content as always, and yeah, the community is a lot quieter now. Not a lot of videos being put up by people, but there's a lot of new channels out there, and it's good finding those new channels the way YouTube used to be. So I hope everyone's well. Please feel free to comment, rate and subscribe, even though I'm saying this now and I'm just about to show you all of the extras I've got. If you're going to stick around for that part of the video, brilliant. If not, please feel free to comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay then, guys, so if you've stuck around for this part of the video, let's go, because all this stuff is going to be going on eBay late month, early September. So we're going to start off with a Phantom 3 quick shot. I've already got one of these in storage in my loft. This one is a little bit water damaged on the box, and let's just open it up. I don't think it's got instructions, this. It's got some writing on the inside of the box. I don't know if it actually works actually, but I will try if anyone's interested. Obviously I'm going to have to try it to list it on eBay. Yep, it's all in there. And yeah, there's no instructions, but it's got instructions on the back, so I don't know if it comes with that, but anyway. So we've got one of those. Like I said, all this stuff is either up for trade or sale. I'm not sort of protective over it, so if anyone needs this stuff, let me know, and we'll work something out. I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram, Pompey Games Room, and Sean Redding on Facebook. Let's go through these games here. I'm going to try and do it as quick as possible. No, it's DVD, unless anyone wants Open Hours DVDs. So let's do the PlayStation. Where's the rest of them? Here we go. Right. So let's rattle through some PlayStation stuff. We have a platinum version of SX Tricky, which is fully boxed. We have a 10p game in cash converters or CX, PES 2009, actually really nice condition manual in that. Devil May Cry, which is fully boxed. We have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, good condition with the map as well, and that's fully boxed. Good game this. I've got this 3 times actually. Had this 3 times, sorry, and that is Agent Under Fire 007, fully boxed, really nice manual in that. World Rally Championship 4, that is without a manual. Need for Speed Most Wanted, again with no manual. I've got some Wii games here which came in that bundle. We've got Ben 10, Protector of the Earth. We have got Carnival Fairground games, fully boxed. Ooh, and nearly dropped. We have Cooking Mama, fully boxed. I'm going to stop saying fully boxed now. Actually, no, I won't, because some people listen to YouTube videos. Next we have Michael Jackson, The Experience fully boxed. All of these have also seemed to have the actual black information booklets at the back. So if anyone just wants to sort out those, if anyone needs some of these, let me know. I'll just send them through. They all seem to have them. Next is The Cube, fully boxed. Spiderwick Chronicles. This one, yeah, it's fully boxed. It's got the manual behind. Great game. Great game. Ah, there's another one inside. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games and Mario and Sonic at London 2012. So technically you get 2 games for this. But yeah, anyone's interested in that, let me know. I'll throw both those games in. Carnival, Mini Golf, fully boxed. So that's the Wii stuff. Let's go for, I've got some Mega Drive stuff here. This is actually stuff that is, so I've got 4 Mega Drive pads, 3 of which are from the other console. That's actually rattling, that one, so maybe I've only got 3. I've got some SNES pads still. Let's get this, let's get this. Right, I'm going to show you a N64 game, which is actually falling apart. Not falling apart, but it's all come out the side. But that is NBA Jam 1999. It's got no tray inside, but it's got the manual and it's got the cart. I have Killer Instinct for the SNES, Star Fox for the SNES, some Mega Drive games, FIFA 95, fully boxed, hang tab damaged, FIFA International, ooh, fully boxed, cart just fell on the floor, but it is there. Cart there. We have double header, Madden and EA Hockey, cart only. Agassi Tennis, actually a pretty good game this. I've got this on my in my collection already. That was a duplicate. And another FIFA International Soccer with cartridge not falling out. So, what else have we got? We've got some SNES and Mega Drive pads. Actually, these are all SNES. Anyone wants some SNES pads, let me know. Like I said, all this stuff is probably going to get pictured after this and popped on, ready to go on eBay. So this is the only way I can keep my office in some sort of manageable condition. So anyway, this was the bundle I picked up the other night. Green Dog Surfer Dude, cart only. Already had this. I was toying with keeping this, but I've already got it. Marble Madness, a great game. Love this game. Not in the best condition. $44.99 it was. Man, EA Rugby World Cup 1995. Fully boxed. A little bit of water damage on the front cover. Other one, this is the old Dark Castle box, and that is Theme Park, again, which is fully boxed. Brian Lara Cricket, which was loose. For some reason I've got my replacement ink cartridges in here, not too sure why. But I then have 3 Mega Drive pads, and I've got 2 Mega Drive consoles, all with the cables and stuff. I've actually already purchased some AV cables for these, so if anyone wants them, they'll come with a cheap set of AV cables, just so you can hook them up to TV. So yes guys, that is my trades and stuff that's going to be listed on eBay. I literally just thought I'd chuck it on the end here because last time I got a few people that wanted stuff off me, and it just means I don't have to put it on eBay. So anyone's interested, comment below or look me up on Facebook and WhatsApp, and Instagram. I'm on WhatsApp as well. I'm on a lot of the groups now as well. So if anyone just puts on Sean Redding on one of those WhatsApp pages, I might be found on there. If not, someone will put you in contact with me. Yeah, up for doing bundles. Like I said, I'm not looking for the earth for these. I'm just looking to create the space and move stuff on. Otherwise, I'll just go on eBay. So anyway, guys, if you watched this part of the video, please feel free to comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for watching.